Transformation can be the greatest obstacle. Ask the butterfly, they'll tell you. Part of why I show up on TikTok, or I've been showing up consistently in the past 2 to 3 months, is because I recognize this firsthand. I also recognize how very easy it is to slip into spiritual bypassing. What do I mean by that? Well, we read all the books, we do all the practices, we learn the spiritual rituals, we learn the techniques, but there's still this underlying pattern that we have yet to address. This person asks, share how to heal to align with your greatest good. That's the main obstacle. I know, sis. That's why I've been showing up reading Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, because of all the spiritual teachings that I've ever learned. This one marries science with spirituality. In other words, it demystifies the mystical. Because one of the things that goes hand in hand with spiritual bypassing is not really fully understanding our bodies, which is the vessel that allows us to even be here. One of the things that brought me into this work is that I started running up against my own conditioning. By the time we're 35, we are pretty much hardwired into some set patterns. And Dr. Joe really helped me to illuminate this process and to start doing the real work. And that is reconditioning my body to a new mind. If you've been following me for a while, you know I share tons of embodiment posts talking about the different aspects of what it means to do this. It's a constant awareness, deciding to shift in moments when you recognize patterns that no longer serve you, when you recognize your thinking thoughts from stories that belong to the old version of you, and you make a decision in the moment to change course. It's like training an untrained puppy, because in essence, your body's been running the show and you didn't even know. So if there's parts of you that don't feel safe in your life, in whatever category that may be, you're going to have to learn how to work with that energy that may be stuck in different energy centers that may be running your life in those areas. And you can't bypass this. You either do the work or you don't. And talk about an obstacle. Sis, every day is not going to be easy, and some days you might want to quit. But I mean, look at the butterfly. Do you know the obstacles it has to fight through for its transformation so that we can look at it in awe of its beauty? It's work. Yeah, but it's worth it, sis. If you've been feeling like my good sis here and you're looking for somewhere to start, click the link in my bio. Get caught up on my Becoming Supernatural Read With Me playlist. I've read the book from introduction. We're already up to chapter 6, heading into chapter 7. I think it'll give you the best foundation to really get started. And also you'll feel so much more grounded because you'll realize that it's not about beating yourself up for not being perfect. And it's not even about being perfect at all. You're already perfect, whole, and complete. We just forgot. And so our bodies remember the lies we used to tell it. So we got to work with it to undo some of that conditioning. In the meantime, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is your reminder, and you got this.